All right, so in this video, I'm going to explain the top 3 best skills to monetize in 2024. Now, this first one is probably a bit of bias, but copywriting. I mean, we're now living in the age of the internet, the age of everything being automated and being online and stuff. So there's, in the near future and even now, there's going to be millions of businesses growing online, growing their business online, some already made businesses online. And if someone has a business, if someone's making money online, they need a copywriter. They need a copywriter for their landing pages, a copywriter for their businesses, for their newsletter, for courses, for all of these different stuff. They need a copywriter. And there just isn't that much good copywriters. Because yeah, there are copywriters, but half of these guys don't do anything. Not even half, majority of the copywriters now, absolutely, they don't do nothing. They actually don't do anything. And it's kind of sad. They just think that they can go into copyright and get a client and just start making money, but they have no sense of responsibility, no sense of discipline, and they can't be asked to put any effort in to actually building their own copywriting business and growing with that as a skill. So if you become that person and you become the person who takes responsibility, who disciplines himself, who practices his copy, and you become that person who other copywriters aspire to be, then you've just become the perfect candidate for every single online business out there. And there's millions. There are millions, and there will be millions more. So yeah, copywriting, definitely one of the best ways to start making money, to start your make money online journey. For number 2, content creation. Now, this can vary from content creation on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. But the reason I say content creation is because you can, I'm going to use Twitter for an example because that's what I did before. You can go on Twitter, you can grow your personal brand to a high number in a very short amount of time. And there's going to be a lot of people, those people that you've connected with and networked with in your time. And those same people are going to want to know how you did it. There's going to be a demand for your method of growth. And just like that, you can monetize after like a month of creating content. You can monetize and get to 1,000 a month. One of my friends, I was already at probably like 600 followers by this time. Now, because I was focused on copywriting, I wasn't doing this method right now. I was doing my copywriting thing. But he was on like 50 followers when I met him. Now he's on like 4K and he makes 10K a month. That's insane, right? He's on 4K and he makes 10K a month from those 4K followers. I have another friend who's on like 3K. He makes 4K a month. And I met him earlier on in my career. He had like 50 followers. I had like 200 and something. And we met on like an X space. And I was there giving people advice on that, how to grow their brand as a beginner, how to grow their personal brand as a beginner. So you can monetize growing on a platform. You can go on Instagram, you can grow to however much in a fast amount of time, and then you can monetize that from your followers and your community, and then they're gonna grow, or they're gonna pay you to grow fast. This method can probably work on every social media apart from Twitter. It can probably work on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, even YouTube. I know a lot of YouTubers that go viral off of their first video just by talking about how they made a good thumbnail or how they did X and Z and Y on a short account. You know, people want to grow their personal brand. And if you can do that and you can just focus on growth for like a month straight, then just switch and monetize that, you can be like my friend who's making 10,000 a month or 4,000 a month just from that. which is insane. It's honestly insane. And finally, coming in at number one, the third and final method to monetize in 2024 is surprisingly AI. Now, the reason I say this is because maybe not right now, but if you know how to work ChatGPT or DALL-E or Midjourney or all of these things, if you probably know how to work AI and you know how to do voices and edits and create pictures and do prompts, you can do a lot because the future is AI. And if you perfect the skill of using prompts with AIs, you you've just got a golden ticket to success. Because in the near future, even now, every single business is starting to optimize AI. So if you can harness those skills in the future, you're going to be that one person who's perfected AI whilst everyone else is only starting to learn it because they never believed in it before. You get me? AI right now is like Bitcoin was in like 2011 or whenever it was that Bitcoin like started and it was like 70p or something like that, right? That's AI right now. And you can be that person who bought like 1 billion Bitcoins and then you became a freaking trillionaire just off of that, you know? So yeah, there was one guy who messaged me. He was like, for my course, I can make like a AI GPT thing, like whatever text when they talk to each other. I'm not really knowledgeable in all this AI stuff, but texted me. He was like, he DM'd me. He was like, yo, I can do this for you and your fans, and it comes like as like a free package, etc., etc. And I was like, whoa. I was like, that's nice. That's a nice idea. I was like, yes, because it's cool. I can't do that, but this guy could, and that was amazing. So imagine you can go up to any person building their personal brand. You can go up to any one of your friends that you've networked with who's making a bit of money, and you can be like, yeah, I can make this GPT for you, for your fans to use, etc., etc. And you can just monetize it off of that. And that's right now. This isn't talking about in the future and how AI is going to become. So that's why this is the reason why I put this last and I put it at number one, is because AI is the future. So if you master it now, if you hop on the train now before it's even taken off, you're the one getting the first class seat because ain't nobody else on this train. You get me? No one else is on this train. So yeah, that's kind of it for this video. You don't need to overthink any other method. If you have any questions, then you can join my Discord. You can, ask me questions about these type of things or any advice or anything like that. So yeah, no point in overthinking. Don't overthink any of these situations. Just trust your intuition and do your own thing. Peace.